Okay, well, welcome everyone,
Thank you.
police and the other public people. I'm sorry, Anna? Anna. Thanks for coming. Do, does everyone know everyone?
Mm,
We don't have to introduce ourselves again or anything like that.
mm.
Okay, cool. So we'll get started. We have a quorum, and did anyone have a chance to look over the agenda? And do we have a motion to approve the agenda?
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
Okay, and a second.
Second.
Oh, I don't have to write these down, do I?
Yeah, I'm doing it for now.
Okay. Um, all in favor? Approving the agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Public input. Do we have any public input? All right. Um, upcoming events. Oh, I brought these. I should probably use them. If I get to work. So we have the family skate coming up very soon on May 12th. That must be a Thursday. Is that a Thursday?
A Sunday.
Oh, it's a family skate. Sunday.
Sunday, 12 to 2 p.m.
Okay. Anybody want to say anything about that? Jump in if you want. Um, and then we have the DJ Adult Skate. That's what I was thinking. Maybe is it Thursday?
That one is, although I got just before this meeting, he had accidentally booked a gig on that Thursday, so we're moving it to the fourth Thursday, which is the 23rd.
Oh, so moving
Just-
it up
Yeah, just
May
1 week for May.
to May 23rd. And this is the same DJ that usually does it?
Yeah, this is Goldilocks.
Goldilocks.
Great name.
He was at the recent block party on Sunday.
Oh, there. Okay.
Mhm.
That's
Nice.
great. That was such a good time.
Seems like, yeah, how could I didn't know about it.
You're not the only one. Yeah, there was a lot of people I ran into who didn't realize.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I was working and I came home and I'm like, what the heck? Out of my backyard. No, just kidding.
My parking spot.
Okay, so the sensory family friendly family skate. What is that?
So that's where we turn down our lights and
Oh,
music a little bit because since we've added all the special effects in there, it is quite a lot of stimulation.
okay.
So those with certain conditions can enjoy themselves more comfortably.
Oh, nice.
And we found the first one did pretty well. So we're hoping to market that to a few different local nonprofit groups and
Well, that's a good idea.
yeah, see if it gauges some interest.
Very cool. All right, way to go on that one. I like that. And then just a reminder that May is bike month. I almost rode my bike down here. Darn it.
Any events planned for?
Yeah. So I have these two are not from Parks and Rec, but the Resource Center, shout out to them. They're starting, this is
Yeah.
separate and different. This is a game night that they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be
With
great.
a variety of stuff, but I saw they've been sharing also some local bike events. Their Mad River Brewery's hosting a bike clinic and a rodeo this Saturday, May 4th. That is from 1 to 5 p.m. Try to hold up the camera. And public Parks and Rec is going to be hosting a bike helmet giveaway and a bike giveaway towards the middle of the month.
Nice.
And that is from a few generous sponsors. And we also have a rock egg hunt with your bike.
Oh, neat.
Easter came up on us really quick this year, but we had some cool rock eggs from Chapman's Gem and Mineral. So we hid them along the hatchery trail, and we'll be posting clues of those shortly of where those are.
Are we doing the little thing in the parking lot that they usually do?
Which one?
It's like learn how to ride a bike for little kids thing.
There's a few people that have asked to do clinics in the park.
Okay.
Parks and Rec is not sponsoring anything in particular where we're hosting it, but we are partnering to host those events for the giveaway for the helmets and everything.
Okay, great.
When is that rock egg hunt?
That one, Austin hid the rocks today. I think he's planning to post pictures Friday for
Yeah, I
the
saw the
weekend.
Facebook. And where would it would be on Facebook? Is where you find the
On
stuff?
Facebook, and then we'll post them on our website and trying to figure out the new social medias people are using, Instagram.
So what's the Facebook page? Is it Blue Lake Rec?
Blue Lake Parks, Recreation, and Roller Rink.
Okay.
We have one from early 2000s. It's still up somewhere, but we are not that one.
Okay.
You'll see our current calendar and everything.
Cool. Anything else about Bike Month?
No, I do
No?
have Annie and Mary too. It's
Oh, neat.
this year, July 14th,
July
in the Bill
14th.
Medford Car Show. The 13th and 14th, we're accepting vendor applications now. Adeline Jones is the one handling that, and those are available on the Chamber's website, sunnybluelake.com, or at City Hall.
Okay.
And it's partnered with Humboldt Folk Life.
And you said they're accepting for the vendors?
Yeah, for
Okay.
over at Annie and Mary.
Oh yeah, the
Food
whole
and craft.
Okay. That's right.
So we've been getting a lot of those in.
You said it's partnered with Humboldt Folk Life? Pardon my ignorance. It happens at the same time? Is it?
Yeah, it's partnered with Humboldt Folk Life, and they also put on the Bottle Op Fest over there. So it's kind of, I think, the last one of the weeks of their festival, but they're also the ones handling all the music, which is great.
That is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of run for the whole month, don't they?
I think the whole month of July.
That week between the Indian Mary Day and their free festival day is the following Saturday, and so they have a bunch of every day they have paid for performances.
Cool.
You know, at Delache.
Mhm.
There's some workshops and also concerts.
Excellent.
And then there's previous to that week, there's more plays usually.
Busy.
Cool. All right, so that is upcoming events. It's like early summer stuff. So number 5, if we're done with that, did everyone have a chance to look at the minutes from last month?
Just my last names. Got 2 R's on there. But thank you.
1 R for you?
Just 1 R.
Okay, thank
Well,
you.
yeah, of course, no worries. It's a tough name. You're not the first.
How do you say it?
Fire.
Fire, cool. I looked at them and they all look good to me.
Mhm.
Does anyone else have any changes? Okay, do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
I can make a motion to approve the
Okay,
minutes.
thank you. And a second?
Second.
All in favor to approve the minutes for April 2023, say aye.
Aye.
All right.
Aye. And opposed? Okay, he wasn't here.
No.
So is
Oh yeah,
abstaining.
that's right.
Abstaining?
I wasn't here, so I was gonna say.
Okay. All right. Those were approved. So we need a commission secretary so that Emily doesn't have to take all our notes. It's like it's an action item. Does anyone want to volunteer or should we nominate? How do you want to do it?
What is that? Just taking notes?
Yeah, mainly you just need to write down,
Everything everyone says?
no, not everything.
Okay.
Motions,
Okay.
votes.
I'm already writing. Why don't I just do it?
But then you have to put it in this form and give it
less
to
so.
us.
Less so. Does anyone want to jump up? Jeff, what was that? Were you saying
I
something?
was probably the worst secretary they've ever had. Secretary in name
Oh.
only.
Can we nominate when the person's not here so we can make her do it?
Have Bettina do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not here. That's how you
There you go.
Don't
You were
miss.
voted in. You don't want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I'm not really good at that stuff.
Okay,
You guys are able to vote Bettina in if
let's do it.
like.
Let's do it.
I hope
She is a
comes
great
tonight
note
and you
taker.
just
Right.
Give her a
She's very
pen
good
and
at-
you were secretary.
When she's-
Congratulations.
All right, if she, squawks too loudly, we'll give her a break. But and is this all of us then, besides Bettina?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe it would be an action.
I'm gonna be the council liaison and say, Mr. Bird, your term has expired. And if you'd like to stay on the commission, you need to fill out an application from say a whole lot of nothing in your application, but you gotta fill it out, submit it, and then you'll be reappointed.
And where do I get that application?
We have them at City Hall. I could email one
They're
directly.
online too. If you go to City Hall,
Was it end of April this is?
No, it expired, at the end of January,
Okay.
so you're.
So I feel like it should be.
A rebel.
he's rogue.
Yeah, thanks.
We must have passed than everyone else but Jeff.
Yes,
Okay.
James has been reappointed, and so did Christina,
Congratulations.
right? Or maybe James didn't.
No, mine comes up. Yeah.
You got another year ago, Christina was reappointed, you guys were.
How long does it go?
It's a 2 year.
Oh, it is 2 years.
Yeah.
What was I thinking?
We almost did the secretary thing.
That'll tell you more insurance.
Thank you.
Okay.
2 year.
And it's from the time you.
It's not necessarily all the terms in a five person commission. 3 of them are going to expire at one point, and then the other 2 will expire at the following year. So
Okay.
So the whole commission doesn't time out.
Okay.
So I don't have that in my head.
There she
but
comes.
Website.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Welcome, welcome. All right.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi, y'all.
Welcome, welcome.
Okay, so I'll make a motion that Bettina is our new secretary. Unless she squawks too loudly.
I second that.
Thank you. All in favor of Bettina being our secretary? Please say aye.
All right.
Aye. Opposed? Yeah, everyone said aye.
Sounds good.
You can call her and tell her?
Perfect crime.
I'll break the news later or to my karaoke night.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right, so going on to the next item, Bill Nestler's car show and Annie Mary Day discussion.
So this year, we're hosting the Annie and Mary Day again with conjunction of Humboldt Folklife. There's been a few changes. Friends of the Trail has decided they don't want to do the beer booth this year. They would rather relax and enjoy the festival. They've done it for many years, so I've reached out to RCMBA to hopefully host the beer booth.
What's that? RC?
Redwood Coast Mountain Biking Association.
Oh, cool.
They have a large membership base, I think between 700 to 900 members.
Oh, wow.
Fluctuates between the years, but they thought they would be a great resource to help host that and take on some of that manpower there. Other than that, Glenn and I have been planning the Bill Nestler car show. It'll still be the 2-day event. We're going to have karaoke as a part of it this year. And I'm trying to find maybe an element of like a swap meet or a little bit of an antique type of parade over there. I know Fortuna Autorama does a swap meet and it seems pretty successful. So we'd like to incorporate something of that nature there as well. Like car parts.
Market or it's all car oriented?
Mostly car oriented, but I have seen flea market or antiques, that type of thing, knickknacks.
Yeah, most car swap meets are like where car enthusiasts they'll come trade or look for parts for whatever they're restoring or a hot rod they're building up. And motorcycle swap meets, same thing. Sometimes they sell entire cars too.
Sounds good.
So are we all going to be in town for Annie Mary Day?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh,
Okay, it's okay.
I know. I just realized I have a rafting, family reunion rafting thing.
Oh, yeah.
And that was like the first time I've seen the date. I was like, oh, dang it.
next year.
Is there anything we can help you with?
I would say Parks and Rec, we're planning on doing kind of a kids entertainment zone. And at our last meeting, somebody had the great idea of a senior zone or just some lower end activities and like a bocce ball tournament again, we used to do, or cornhole. So that would be great to get the commission's help brainstorming or mapping out those activities and how they interact with the vendors and the beer line and everything.
Did anyone decide on, is there going to be a softball game?
So the softball, Jessica does not want to play with everything going on, and they don't want to play on Saturday because of some sports going on. So they're going to play the weekend before on, is that whatever weekend is
7th?
before, the
7th.
7th. So we are hoping to have some other activities, maybe a kickball, some type of tournament there.
Hmm.
We figured maybe next year we can lay it out a little bit better.
Okay. Usually, or I remember having the seniors out there doing softball,
Mm-hmm.
not the Woodback guys.
And some of them weren't opposed to doing it on the Sunday. There was quite a few who said this is a Saturday league. The other 8 weeks, we don't want to play on
Yeah.
a Sunday for our final game.
Mm.
So
Oh wait, the Woodbat League moved to Saturday?
in the springtime, it's on Saturday
Oh.
or Sundays, and it flip flops for the seasons.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't want to have to play the day they normally don't.
So I realized that I started that Woodbat League when I worked, and this is the 20-year reunion this
Really?
year. Yeah.
Wow,
Started in 2004.
that's incredible.
Yeah.
It's definitely been strong. We have the
Oh, they love it.
full teams, and
Mhm.
Yeah, they'd rather play out here than in Arcata. Not sure why, but
It's the sun and
Yeah.
the weather.
it's way more relaxed too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
yeah,
Some of the same teams have been playing in it for 20 years. And they
exactly. Yeah,
hang
they have.
out and
Yep.
barbecue and drink beers and
Festival. So.
I do. Well, I don't know. Never mind. There's some worry about that league as well with the
Mhm.
drinking.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
always worry about that.
And we've had to tell them we can't have like, open alcohol containers. There's certain laws in the park. I believe food has to be with it. Um,
But what I worry about is like I went to walk my dogs at the dog park and I saw one of my buddies that's been doing it for 20 years and he was slurring his words
Mhm.
and he was just hanging out at his truck with his buddy, finishing the 12 pack. And then what are they going to do? They're going to drive home.
is that recent, may I ask?
Yeah, that was this last weekend.
Okay, because I'd like to talk with Jessica about that too, and the umpires. Kind of
Yeah, it's a
nobody
tough
gets to
one.
play if you're sloshed on the field.
It's a tough one. And don't get me started because
Yeah.
I'm an umpire and I walked off a field in Arcata because it's very hard to get them to stop drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's that's what they want to do.
Mhm.
And I understand it's fun, but there's a there's a certain point where you have to stop and get a ride home or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Since I came on with Nathan, that was one of the things I was told too, is, it's a party league and you have to really watch and create some boundaries there. And boundaries do like to get pushed.
I wish we had cops because
Right.
we put a
Yeah.
cop out there and yeah. Anyway, not to
You got cops.
we do.
So, can trouble if there's a problem.
Mhm.
Have them do drive by and have a chassis and stuff. So it's
Yeah.
more hard.
Okay, not to squash the party. Um, so what are we on? What are we talking about? Are we done with
Still,
Bill Nessler? Anybody have anything to add?
who's organizing the parade?
That's going to be a combination of Mandy and is it Bill Hull? Somebody who works in Corbell with some of the milling.
Yeah.
So we're hopefully having some fun there.
All right.
So are they the same people that usually do it?
No, they're new people have reached out through the chamber's new email saying we'd like to help build up the parade. We have logging trucks and can coordinate. So I was like, great, let's hand it off. And we're hoping to kind of launch the chambers on that end of things. And Justin can help attest to this. We're kind of in the process of rebranding and trying to get information out. It looks good and it's also easy to understand. So we've been brainstorming how can we kind of compartmentalize Annie and Mary Day and have other groups help us put it on so it's not so overwhelming for this first year,
Yeah.
especially being so many new chamber board members.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, we have a lot of new members and we're always happy to have more. But it's definitely a change of pace from who's normally put it on.
Oh, okay.
So
So make sure you look to us if you need assistance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And him and I are really leaning on Arcata a lot with how they've done Oyster Fest. Like, granted, it's a much larger event, but
Yeah.
just the logistics of planning that many people at once and
Yeah.
making things symbiotic throughout the day.
So is there a page on, I'm just trying to bring it up on the chamber's website that's devoted to Annie Mary Day?
It should be right on the home page. And I have clicked save, so it should be on WordPress. And this was a few days ago. And then there's its own Annie and Mary page beyond just on the main. But when you go there for the vendors, the applications are the first thing you see.
Your parade person is, your parade contact is there too.
We haven't done that yet.
Oh.
We're trying to make those graphics and put them out. So if you're interested in, being a part of the parade committee or the
Oh, okay.
vendor committee, because that's a lot of work to get into mapping the booth spaces or coordinating with the brewery for the parade. So trying to get small groups of people to help nibble that work down.
The vendors, is that consist of people selling crafts or crafts and food or anything?
Crafts and food, and then the food vendors have to go through a whole separate process with the Humboldt County Health Department with a temporary food facility permit. Um, and Adeline's been great of getting that and making sure it's approved. But
Where is that? So where's the food vendors going to be located?
the food vendors generally are over there. I know fire departments in the serving booth every year. They tend to put one or two food trucks on the far end near the
Mhm.
playground and one or two over on this end. Um, the layout's been the same to my
And the beer is going
understanding.
to be right by that as well.
The beer they've put in the field, but they've put that table now at the back. They used to put it at the front, and they said that the lines would block the
entrance.
entryway.
Yeah.
Um, last year, some people complained they had to walk 50 feet to get their beer, but it did help the line.
Not easy.
So,
Hard.
It's not easy out there.
yeah, I think we'll maybe keep that beer booth in pool if they wanted to vend as well in the back.
Cool.
It's a better line of sight, in my opinion, too, to kind of see who's coming to that booth and people aren't sneaking out.
Gets people out there in the field with the
Mhm.
vendors. So
Yeah.
And while they really want some beer, they might go find something else to buy.
Mhm.
That's true.
Spread it out.
Will you guys be there?
Maybe. You mean
Are you the pizza people?
I am.
You are?
It's a little bit hard to set up because we're usually in the booth service.
Yeah.
So last year we weren't. But I don't know at this point.
Okay.
Essentially.
Mhm.
We don't have anything figured out to do so.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, if you want to make sure to get your vendor thing in,
mhm.
because we'd love to have you guys.
Yeah, totally.
So we have another meeting before
Mhm.
Annie Mary Day,
Yes.
Two more?
Two more.
May.
June, July.
June and July meeting.
Oh, okay. Um, anything else?
I think that covers it. Justin and I are going to do a lot of legwork to try and get the initial pieces, and our chamber meeting is the second Monday of every month. So our next one is May 14th, it looks like.
When's your next mixer?
What was that?
When's
Oh.
your next mixer?
I met with Gloria from Arcata Chamber this last Friday, and we thought it'd be a great idea to do a joint Blue Lake, Arcata, and McKinleyville mixer. So she thought it'd be nice to host it in Blue Lake, possibly at Perigo Park or in Corbell. We generally do a mixer for Blue Lake in September time in Corbell with Green Diamond. They give us Camp Bauer and sponsor some really nice catering for our guests. So we're not sure if we'll want to do it there as the conjoined one or maybe a big bash at the park sometime perhaps in the summer. I don't know if that's too soon. She's had a lot of experience planning mixers, so I'm looking to her to help.
What's the mixer? Sorry.
But mixers,
Chamber.
with different
oh,
members.
Thank you.
Yeah,
From all the
Of Parks
different.
and Rec commissions?
No,
Okay.
it's
chambers.
Chamber
Oh,
Commerce.
sorry.
Got it.
Sorry.
Generally, it's kind of a great networking opportunity, and
Cool.
Anybody can crash it, right?
yeah, here and there. I mean, especially at the park. McKinleyville's hosted them at places next to Safeway. Normally, a business will host them.
Mhm.
Um,
Thank you.
yeah.
I'm sure they're a good time. Okay, so I guess we can go to that chamber meeting if we wanted. On Monday the 14th. What time does it start?
It is 5:30.
They're open to the public.
It's my bad, May 13th, the day before. Monday, May 13th at 5:30 here.
May 13th.
Yeah.
Will that meeting kind of be dedicated to Annie Mary Day planning?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And getting everyone up to speed on, we've had a lot of new developments with folk life saying yes to the music and the Arcada mixer thing.
Here.
Skinner store.
Nice. Make sure it's clean.
All right.
Before we adjourn, guys, good question. We were talking about the disc golf thing earlier.
Mm-hmm.
What would we need to do to like move that forward? What's the process for something like that look like?
There's certain properties that I know Mandy has been talking is it BLM about that border near the river area, certain parcels, and Elise might know more about this. I believe right now that they're privately owned, but there may be a time where we could come to negotiations to see if that could be acquired, and that may be where you were referencing its area along the river, that Mandy said is really good recreation land if we were ever to be able to have that. But I don't know specifically if it would work for disc golf. I would assume it would be a good spot.
Okay. Yeah, there was a spot. It was right across if you know where if you're coming from Murphy's and you're getting back out to the highway, you like come underneath the overpass.
Mhm.
If you would like go just going off
Straight
that
out.
road and go across that little bend in the river, that's where the old disc golf course used to be.
Oh,
And
wow.
Okay.
I was always told that was BLM. I think we trespassed to get out there, but I think like once you're out there, it's BLM.
Okay.
But it's kind of interesting because it would be really cool. And then if they ever put that trail in like they're talking about, it would be right alongside that and
Mhm.
on the river.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I think it'd be
You're
great.
saying it's downriver near,
Yeah, yeah. Like if you just shot straight across from E&O and went across the bend of the river, there's where we used to go. It was called Briar's Patch.
I think there's any BLM over there. I think it's all privately owned land.
I thought the Christie's, Mike Christie owns property over there.
That's most likely for Christie Ranch from the river. So some of it's on that side as well.
Man, there's no BLM over there because I know another guy who told me bow hunting over there because he thought it was BLM too, and there would be motorcycle riders out there and stuff.
Hmm.
I don't know. Could have been. We definitely could have been trespassing.
Good times.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I'll.
You go to the Humboldt County website and go in there to
GIS.
Okay.
You can find that spot and you can see what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, because you'll have a certain zoning if it's called.
Okay.
Okay. Get out and play day discussion.
That is booked for July 20th. July is National Recreation Month. So Austin's been planning a variety of field activities for a giant all ages. Come out, have fun, get some barbecue or good food, and enjoy the day. And hopefully bring some people to Blue Lake. We plan to have skating open as well.
Good.
Is that a Saturday?
Yes, it's a Saturday, July
12 to
20th,
4? 12 to
12 to 4.
Okay.
I think it's our first year doing it in a while, since maybe Carly's time,
Yeah, it's been
many, many years ago.
about it.
Carly from the brewery.
Hmm.
What's sort of besides skating?
Kickball, bocce ball, like lawn bowling, those types of fun things. Possibly like a little softball thing, or see if Little League wants to get involved
Mhm.
in like an MVP game,
Cornhole.
cornhole.
Cornhole, yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
a tie-in with the tennis and pickleball.
tennis, pickleball, and they've been a really great partner with us to possibly have some type of intro class that day or book a variety. We have some yoga instructors too, and just a variety of leisure type of activities.
Yeah, we're gonna tie in. The research center is gonna tie in with that. I think we're gonna try to do infused drinks booth for that. So
That
that's
would be
gonna
great.
fun. But yeah, and then are we gonna have tablers? Is there anything gonna be going on as far as
As far as vendors go,
yeah?
we haven't talked about vendors, although if you guys have suggestions, that would be great. Cheris is also our event coordinator, so she's the main person that would be reaching out and
Mhm.
getting a layout.
Like maybe the mountain bike people would want to come and represent
Mhm.
their thing, and Cal Poly Center for they had the activities center for rentals and stuff. It's a
Mhm.
possibility. What
That's
about
where
I?
I work.
Oh, now we're talking. I love that place.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor there was a fire department slip and slide at one point found fast in the past. You know anything about that?
It is. I know one year didn't get cleaned very well, but it is rolled up somewhere and has been power washed.
That
Yeah,
sounds awesome though. The idea of a fire truck and slip and slide. So
we would love to bring them out. Austin was talking about how they used to bring a helicopter out here too and do that fun thing
that would be amazing.
with the first responders. So we're trying to get some unique draws that we haven't had before, at least in a few years for the kiddos.
Is this a free event or is it?
Yeah, it would
Is-
be free. The only paid part is if our insurance allows, we've made a lot of money on the bounce house fundraiser in years past, so that would be the
Right.
$5 all day bounce wristband, as I like to say, and the kids get to bounce for 3 minutes at a time, and then they can get back in line and
Oh, nice.
do it till they get tired.
Yeah, I love this bouncing thing, and not just for that day, just in
Yeah.
general, having being able to rent out this thing for events and stuff would be brilliant. Of course, the insurance, that's what I'm curious about. Is
Mm.
you think it could have happened? I mean, have we talked with the insurance? I mean,
Certain vendors will need their own insurance. So, for example, if we had the
Oh,
Hatchet
gotcha.
trailer come out
Okay.
or Hatchet House, then they would need to likely have insurance for axes and toes type of thing.
The Hatchet House.
Hatchet
They
House,
come out to events.
they don't have a mobile trailer, but there is the Axe Box,
Oh.
which is a
Oh,
2
okay.
or 4 lane trailer.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
those
Was it
types
at
of
the
things.
at the event? They were. I saw them tossing something over at the sorry, the medieval festival of courage or something.
Oh.
I think I saw that.
They're at Redwood Acres
Yeah,
too.
they were tossing something.
Huh.
And then as far as like, what about this Park and Rec having a bouncy castle, having some sort of bouncy thing and using that for like renting out, trying to do
We've
events?
we've talked about it.
That'd be great.
Before we've done a waiver, and we've just been uh really sure that each kid has that before they get that wristband around them. But since then, there's been some incidents with other parties in our insurance pool, other cities.
Oh.
So we get revised insurance terms every year, and we try our we try our best to really look at those and ask them if we really do want to do this, we have to buy additional coverage. It would
Okay.
cost us money, and it's not ideal. Um,
All right. Any input from the gallery? Anybody else? Want to move on? Okay. Thank you, Emily.
Yeah, thank you.
Commission ad hoc discussion. What does that mean?
I
Yeah.
uh, there was 2 projects I wanted to bring your attention. In addition to the disc golf idea, because that's really great, and I think it would bring a lot of people to Blue Lake to recreate and then stay around to eat and drink, so forth. This is a grant that just came out for art in California parks,
Huh.
and I thought we would be a great candidate for this.
Cool.
To sum it up, it's about welcoming your community, empowering, healing, connecting, creativity, and exploration, and elevating. And it looks like you collaborate with local artists to bring kind of murals and that type of thing.
Very cool.
I know downtown Eureka has done a lot of work in putting art, and it's really helped bring visitors and Friday night markets.
Mhm.
So I thought it'd be a great way, whether this is around town square getting renovated, probably not there, but Perigo Park could use a lot of love. It's looking really great, but some new art might be nice for the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
When's this due?
this is due in, I believe, the middle of
June.
June.
Yeah.
It's on the
That's it.
second page.
Yeah.
And
June
what-
14th.
14.
What are the 8 million? There's 8 million available.
Minimum of 215,000, or sorry, a minimum of 15,000. They're requesting the grants.
Okay. Well, we
Be a
and already says
pass.
minimum,
Mm-hmm.
not to be less than. Okay. Do you know what you're gonna ask for?
I have to talk with Mandy to see what type of projects she think would fit best for the park. A lot of these grants have matching criteria to where we either have to put matching cash towards the project or in kind labor,
Right.
or supplies towards the project. So that I'm not sure with our budget. I'll have to see the accountants in talking about next year's budget already. But I thought it'd be an exciting opportunity for us to look into, and it's
What do you envision, like, as far as like
I
art?
don't know.
I'm just curious, like,
It struck my idea because talking with Gloria, who put on the May Day
Mhm.
celebration, they do a really great job. And something I saw similar is in Old Town Eureka, all the art has really brought people to their Friday night markets. But this year we're going to partner with Gloria and the Lager Bar, Yahira, and them to host the markets. So it takes it off of
great.
me and other people so they can work their magic as experts. But I thought, hey, art fit really nicely in Eureka, especially the utility boxes, and Blue Lake has our own quirky charm.
Mhm.
We could do it here
Oh
as
yeah.
well.
I think it's a great mix with Humboldt County, all the artists up here.
Yeah,
We have tons in town.
that was my thought, was just that
there's
first initial idea.
Isn't there that new art collective down the street here where the
Yeah.
store used to be?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's always closed up. I saw them using it for the May Day
Oh, okay.
thing. They were having a good time, to say
Yeah.
the least. And but yeah, I'm curious as well because it's usually shut up and they lock it.
Yeah, it's 6 artists that rent
It
the
is?
building as
Oh, okay.
studio space.
Oh.
gotcha.
At some point, they may have an open studio, but they
Okay.
rent it with the intention of having.
Okay, it's just a studio space. Got it.
I see. And does the city own that
No,
piece? No.
that's privately owned.
Okay.
Thank you.
Um. All right. So we have exhausted our agenda.
With the ad hoc committee, what are you hoping to, with the ad hoc committee, because obviously you guys have a lot of work to do, and you're gonna make a presentation by the 14th.
So this was just an idea. I didn't talk about the second
Oh, I'm
one.
sorry.
You're okay. I had come across a binder when I was cleaning over in Nathan's old office, which was a volunteer Friends of the Park program from, gosh, maybe 2014. It looked way back, 2012, but it was a really solid binder that they had a lot of people that were volunteering for the park in a variety of ways, whether it's gardening, throwing events, helping out with facility stuff. And I thought it might be a great project for the Parks Commission to take on at some point because the binder was pretty messy, but had a lot of good stuff in there, and maybe starting to build that again. Um,
Yeah.
and that was my ad hoc, was if anyone was interested in taking that on. I did not bring the binder with me here, but it is in City Hall. So.
Okay. Um. So are you looking for like a couple of us to work on the grant and then a couple of us to work on the binder thing?
The grant, if anyone's interested in helping, that would be great. Either or. I figured there were two ideas that kind of have some solid backing
Mm-hmm.
behind them. That it'd be great to get support in.
Yeah.
Do I understand the grant? But I've never written a grant. I would assume that like the artist would write this. Is that not how this works?
The artists would help partner with us, and then the nonprofit generally writes the grant. Um, certain grants do have specific partnerships that they'd like you to do. So that would be making sure we meet all the qualifications. This came across my email in the last few days, so I thought I'd snag it and show you guys.
Well, I'd be happy to come down and take a look at the binder
Mhm.
and maybe bring it over to you,
Yeah,
Chris,
yeah,
and
I'm
you
here.
can
Yeah.
look at it.
Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 3.
Okay.
That'd be great.
And then if you guys wanted to help out,
Got it.
we'll let you know.
Okay.
Can I actually get everyone's email?
Yeah.
That'd be helpful, I think.
Yes, maybe when we don't like to get out and play discussion. This, I know that there is some people that you provide yoga. You know, usually like during the day, but like yoga and Tai Chi, that will be a proper introduction.
Yeah, for sure.
Most people that,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe also with that for the ground to kind of less place to, you know, never go into Tai Chi and park.
I like that. And Tai Chi, Galarte? Or
There's
brain?
there's several
Miguel?
Tai Chi classes we saw at Jim Brown.
Oh, Jim Brown, yeah.
Oh, at the Grange?
Yeah,
Really?
Maybe during the day.
I didn't know that.
great.
You do it?
I
That
do
would
cooking
be-
classes
thank
next
you.
to him,
Yeah.
usually
Oh.
at the same time he does it. So
Oh.
he's in one hall, I'm in the kitchen.
Um,
On that day.
what day is he doing it?
I'd have to check my calendar. Can't remember what our classes were. He's over there a lot.
It's just like artists, like hidden.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Do you know who's currently teaching yoga? I've seen Kelsey's classes.
I want to see that one on.
Miguel?
Okay.
Is it Miguel? Is it Miguel?
Yeah.
One on Sunday.
Yeah.
I know Adeline used to go to yoga with somebody. Maybe they've
I don't think she's doing it anymore.
shared. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll reach out.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Um, so we are to announcements. Are there any announcements?
There's none that I
No
have other
announcements.
than we'll be partnering with the Lager Bar and Gloria for the markets this
Excited about that.
summer fall time.
Can you tell us a little more about that?
It was the series. We first year was with Humboldt Made, and they were fantastic to work with. Definitely very experienced. As Eureka's a whole different beast than Blue Lake, but they were expensive, and it was the first year doing it, so it was hard to get marketing out for against markets that already had a strong following. The second year we did not work with Humboldt Made because it was far expensive and it was a lot harder just on our staff time. Although we did partner with North Coast Growers Association the second year, the first year as well, but the second year, and that was great. But the time that we had booked the markets was too early in mine, and I feel like a lot of others' opinions, and the produce time. It just wasn't the
Mm,
right time for those that wanted organic produce to have that. And the feedback I got from the craft vendors, at least from shoppers, was the products were great or very nice, but just not affordable for someone that's kind of browsing and might pick it up on a weekend. It would be like an $80, you know, plant or something. So things that may be more affordable or casual in buying. And we thought Gloria and them do such a great job at the Mayday thing that it was a natural partnership there.
What else does Gloria do? Does she have a business or does she do vending in general? Or?
Yeah, so she works as I believe the coordinator for the Arcata Chamber of Commerce. And she also runs Hounds of Humboldt. which is a nonprofit organization, with her ultimate goal is creating a dog-friendly space
Oh
in
yeah,
Humboldt is
it's
her
yeah.
kind of a fundraising goal.
They did the pup the
The pup
thing.
stuff.
That was
And
so fun.
we're looking to do some Parks and Rec stuff with her this summer, dog related, out at Perigo Park. We haven't quite figured out what yet, but also to bring more awareness that we have a dog park here. A lot of
Yeah,
people don't know.
right. Yeah.
So it was great meeting with her.
Nice. Okay, any other announcements? Sis?
Just comment with block party. I know there were several people that were asking me about details about it, so we can do it, and it's really hard to find any information about.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that didn't know. I mean, I was see at the block party. They'd be like, "What?" It's like, "Oh, well, yeah, it's happening."
It was really long.
I didn't either.
May I ask, do you feel the May Day title? The May Day title? Because it's titled the May Day
Yeah.
Party, but it's on April something,
Oh,
7.
Yeah.
Did you feel that's
Well, I had a lot of people snarky, well, it's not May 1st, but who wants to go party on a Tuesday or whatever, whatever today is, or Wednesday? It's natural. It should be on a weekend. So
so where was it advertised?
I believe mostly Facebook, Instagram, and then all their vendors. I saw they created an infographic to either post in person or online saying, "Hey, I'm a vendor, come support me."
Oh, okay.
So Facebook Marketplace was
So
flooded.
if you're not a
I didn't see any postings
social,
on the
Yeah, around town, I can't say I saw a lot of that. I did see some here and there in Arcata, where she works at. So,
not even at the post office.
Yeah, we need to have
We
those
need to be
posted.
at the post
Yeah,
office.
everybody
Mhm.
gets all their stuff from this one and Darcy's.
What
post
about at
office.
like the school? Like they give out papers and stuff. The kids
Yeah.
are always bringing stuff home. I don't know if it was supposed to be like a family
That's a good idea.
thing, but it was. I don't know. My kids are always bringing home tons of papers.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if there
Mhm.
was like Blue Lake having.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
good idea.
Great.
Might reach outside of too, because there's a lot of kids coming
Mhm.
into Blue Lake for something
Uh-huh.
when drawn other people in.
And if they have something that's like kid fun, like I can see my daughter wanting to go to it and bugging me to go down there when Sunday comes. She'll remember, even though I might not, because she wants to go down there because her friends are going to be there and they're doing whatever it is that's going on for future stuff.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
You're like, no, I'm playing disc golf.
We're like, nope, we're gonna go walk around and do the thing.
Can't come up with all exciting to some of their agility, dog agility.
Mm.
I know it's big one home next door, whatever.
On next door?
Expedited.
Oh.
Some agility going in. So maybe have. Dog meeting. And put it on.
That would be awesome. We never had that.
I have a question. So, Chris might know the answer. Years past, there was something that was put on, I think, by the Resource Center. That was a pretty big event. Sometimes it was just here, and sometimes it was at the park, and it was all about health.
Safety
and-
fair?
Pardon?
Was it the safety fair? You know?
No,
It's more
there might have been some safety elements to
okay,
it, but
it's two separate things. Okay.
it used to coincide oftentimes with, I'm thinking, the plant sale that the Monica ladies have in the museum.
Okay.
It would sometimes be the same day. And it was usually about healthy food, and there would be free food, free lunch kind of thing. And there would be booths about different kinds of health stuff. And anyway, I guess it hasn't happened since COVID.
Right. Yeah. That's pretty
And
common.
I'm wondering if that might come back, and if that might happen in conjunction with anything else.
Sure. Yeah, I'll check in with Molly for sure on that. I know she's eager to get all that stuff going again that we
Yeah.
lost during COVID.
I mean, there were several years it was right here,
Yeah.
right here outside, and then at least 1 or 2 years it was over the park.
Like a health fair, probably. I imagine that's on. I imagine that's on her writing for sure.
You know,
Yeah.
free healthy food.
Nice.
Okay. So our next meeting is June 5th.
Yeah, remember.
All right.
Bring your party hats.
And is everyone planning on being in town?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hopefully Bettina will be here to take notes for us. Is there anything else
I'm just gonna
from
tell you real quick. The Tai Chi is Sunday 10:30, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday 5 p.m. So Sunday
Sunday
10:30,
10:30?
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday 5 p.m.
So all of those classes are classes that are ongoing, so it's not like a drop-in thing.
Right. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
No.
one
Yeah. No
person,
drop.
working together as a group for a year.
Oh, wow.
And we're the newbies, and the other folks have been like 3 and 5 years.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's not a drop-in thing, but I can share Jim's contact information.
How
and-
long of a thing is it? Like, I mean, like, is it like a 6-week session or
No, it's just forever.
it's just forever, but you don't just join anytime?
Yeah, you can't just drop. You can't. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good to know.
It took us something like 8 months to learn, 8 to 10 months to learn the entire movement.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you said it's extremely serious. It's a
It's like a
yeah.
a lifespan thing.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to do it every day. Eat twice a week. Anyway, so but it's kind of a there's other places to take Tai Chi classes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And Jim would be into doing a demo at a thing. I mean, it actually takes like 20 minutes to go through the entire movement.
Wow.
Wow.
But he'd be totally excited about doing a demo.
Huh.
Or
Okay.
That's neat. That's way neat. Yeah.
And having people understand that teaching behind the is they have a vision of people leaving their arms and circles.
Yeah.
But to understand the concept, the principle,
Culture of it.
the awesomeness of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
And
feel
also
that's
have a way of learning the people are interested in.
Thank you. Okay.
I have a quick question. What's status in the bike park?
Bike park needs fundraising. That's why
So it's halted because of that.
I'd say we're at the point we've moved a lot of dirt and it's luckily sat and compacted with the rain. But we would like to get further because some of the equipment and stuff we need to get the more specific angles to be sculpted, and also the asphalt. They had mentioned that there's the original plan was to try and compact the dirt. But since then they've said they'd like to do possibly some type of overlay or treatment on the dirt to make sure it doesn't run and crumble, or deteriorate quicker. They're kind of watching other bike parks and learning lessons from McKinleyville and Redwood Park in Arcata.
Who's they? Sorry.
McKinleyville's new one, and then Redwood Park they just put in a dirt track.
Who's looking at it? They.
There's people from Humboldt Skate Collective
Oh, okay. Cool.
and B&B Portables. They have a professional. His name is Tavis, and I believe bike BMXer. So he's been really closely aligned with making sure with the engineers that the track is built correctly and also it won't degrade.
Have y'all seen the one at Arcata?
Yeah.
Cool.
By the highway there. By the,
No, the one in the Redwood Park.
Oh, the new.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new one.
No, I haven't.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it at?
It's like just the main Redwood Park, just at the top of it.
You go, huh?
Near the playground.
The new playground, yeah, too.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen it. I don't know how I missed it. Interesting.
That's cool.
Gotta check it out.
All right. Anything else? Questions, comments, anything from the public? All right. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
I second the motion.
Thank you. All in favor to adjourn tonight's meeting, please
Aye.
say aye.
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 Thank
Yeah,
you.
appreciate
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Thank you.